that Rashi distances himself from the Gemara in Sanhedrin, who asks the what question, Ma Ra'a Moshe, what actual midah motivated Moshe Rabbeinu to bow in haste, in favor of a why question. What was happening that generated the haste for Moshe to bow? To which it was suggested that Rashi provides two reasons. One was the Shechina Overet, and the other was the Kol HaKriya. In part 2, we presented a series of 5 questions to this understanding of Rashi. In response to the problems raised by the 5 questions, the Rebbe in the Sikha proposes a third option, built upon the why question. But first, a recap of the first of the 5 questions that argued that if the concept of Zrizut had been well established and documented by the text, firstly with Avraham and the Akedah, where we were told that Vayashkem Avraham Baboker, to fulfill the obligation that was given to him in the vision that previous night, Avraham rises early in the morning and begins the 3-day journey El HaMakom Asher Amar Lo HaElokim. Secondly, the concept of Zrizut was brought home to Moshe in a very real sense on account of the events that took place in the Malon upon his return to Egypt to initiate the Geula process. As a result of these 2 instances, we raised the question as to why a commentary was even needed to the statement Vayamaher Moshe. To this the Rebbe maintains on the contrary. The implied question of Rashi is not why there was a Vayamaher Moshe, where the target is Moshe, but rather the target is the Chumash text. In light of the fact that the concept of Zrizut had been clearly established and the consequences for a lack of Zrizut, why is it necessary for us to be informed that Vayamaher Moshe? From the very outset, it would be presumed that whatever Moshe did in connection with his dealings with HaKadosh Baruch Hu would have been done in a state of Zrizut, and as such there would be no need for the text to mention that after hearing the Yud Gimel Midot HaRachamim, as an act of thankfulness upon hearing the Besurot Tovot, he would have bowed, and bowed immediately. This, according to the Rebbe, is the implied question that Rashi in his commentary is addressing.